Hey, what's up, guys?
And welcome to another exciting episode of Disputed Pods,
A podcast hosted by game devs where each member participates by drawing cues from the magic box. None of the guys know or have any clues on what they are about to read.
Without any further ado, let's take a moment to meet the team. We've got Kumo, the studio head and creative director. Gil, programmer and game developer. Sia, Unreal Engine game developer. Stan, Unity generalist and game designer. Homalong, 3D technical artist and technical director. Bonga, technical animator in Unity and Unreal Engine.
So, let's dive right in.
Okay, you know what goes to come back? YFM magazines.
YFM? Hey man, it's like,
That's the
still
one.
reads magazines regularly here?
This one.
I read online magazines.
Oh, remember you still read magazines regularly?
Online. Like this
what?
Soccer Bible.
Okay.
What else?
As an article, I actually like the whole thing.
It's
Articles or?
articles. I'm not gonna read like all. They sell publications like proper.
Do they even have? Sorry, it's not what's happening. How does an online magazine work? It's like you page through pages.
Nah, you can search for stuff like. But like.
So it's articles.
Isn't it on the homepage? There's like all your different articles.
Yeah.
And you just scroll through whatever you want, and then there's like sections and whatever. Thing is, Soccer Bible, man, like their search function is whack. And then I even tweeted. I tweeted them, and then they replied. They're like, "We know, but just search whatever you like. I don't know, new Zidane boots, Soccer Bible on Google, and then like you'll get the page.
Who's Soccer Bible?
You see,
So it's
Like Lad Bible.
nah.
Gotta use what works,
Nah.
man.
And then there's the Goal Studio. This
Wait,
I
is it
football
like a
publications.
website where you can literally look for anything football related?
It's football culture.
All football culture.
Street
But like a
culture. Yeah, street culture, football, and then new kids.
Yeah.
You know this.
Wait, do they leak the new kids?
I don't leak them. They officially they have like proper articles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey.
And then there's stories
what I do
United
like
shit.
about Mamelo
Yeah.
is that he went to their Twitter and told them, "Hey, search engine ain't good, bro.
Yeah.
These are the customers we want, bro."
Have you heard?
Ain't good.
There's this tweet about this guy. He posted I applied to work at a company, solved the problem that that frustrated me, and then I quit.
That's crazy.
Mamelo, since he's a new person, eh? Stan looks different.
I am stuck.
What did you do to your hair, Stan?
I am stuck.
But Mamelo, now that you came out with your soccer question, who do you support, bro?
Chelsea.
Yes, yes.
I'm
I'm sorry, dude. Well, I'm feeling with you
But
right
Crystal
now.
Palace win your season now.
Dog, I'm just saying. Welcome to the Feel Bad Club. These
Hey,
guys are living.
But your American people are gone. My American
Dog.
people are here to stay.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. We are just in that same WhatsApp group. We can't talk shit. You know, we can't say anything. You know?
Chelsea can go for a bit now.
And then Jason, who does Jason support?
Chelsea can,
Man
honestly.
United.
Yo, okay, you guys are in the pit. That's
I
just
like it,
pit
bruh.
nation right there.
Yesterday was whack. man.
And
That's just the best.
Metali?
Arsenal, of course.
None.
You see, these guys are living on Mount Olympus. There's nothing we can do to them.
And then,
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Michele, how
You
old
know-
are you though?
yeah, man.
How old am
You-
I? I'm turning 21, right?
Wait, I'll give you that.
You haven't struggled as long as Kumo as
I haven't
supported.
By the way, I want to jump on the Mount Olympus thing. You know, our toilets give a long drop. So we're pooping on you.
You know what, gents? We're back.
We just go down to a hole to the lower heat.
We're moving on from the long
Yeah,
drop.
yeah.
Anyways, we're back.
Get to
Let's do
that.
the thing. Actually, due to the spirit of the thing, we'll start with the new guys, you know? So, welcome, Momelo. So, due to the spirit of the show, what we like to do, we have this magic stuff team. It has all of like these different cards and stuff. So, you will pick one, and then we will circle around, and then we'll do an intro, blah, 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 and then you'll speak according to your number. So, if you're first, we'll go first, so, and so, you know? So I'll start with you.
Talking about Magic's captain while you're doing that.
Kumo,
There's-
please.
There's a cartoon called Felix the Cat. I think you guys are maybe are very young for it.
Not.
But he also had a magic he had a magic bag that would just pull random whatever
items.
he needed, he would just pull out of the bag.
I know Dora the Explorer and the backpack.
Does Dora also have one? Hey guys, that's
Oh,
you
would
see,
you look at that?
that's after my time. You see, that's Millie Bobby Brown time.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to Disputed Pods, the number one pod on SA where we talk strictly game development and all things happening pop culture. So today we have a special guest, Mr. Mamelo. So would you like to introduce yourself to the audience and tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you did introduce me.
Yeah, move that mic here. Okay.
But I'm here.
Are you sure?
I feel it, guys. I'm Mamelo. I'm a game dev. What else? Yeah. I'm a game dev.
He's a well-diversified game dev.
Yeah.
And he has experience working with me. We used to do an internship together. I don't know when that, but back then. And, the guys know him as well. So that's why we're relatively comfortable with him. And he's here to, help us deliver the most for some of our playtests and stuff like that. Yeah.
Back at the Alienware labbing, bruh.
What was that, Kumo?
That guy's doing ad-libs,
Yeah, I think
yeah,
he's good at what he does.
Kumo
Man.
on the ad-libs, we'll just move on from there. Who's next?
It's me, but
Do you want the mic?
I have a mic.
Okay.
This.
I feel like you guys don't see this mic.
No, we see it, but maybe, I can see that, he looks a bit uncomfortable. He's doing the lean, so I thought maybe he can get the mic
I'll
and be
hit
more
the lean,
comfortable. It's fine.
This handwriting is your.
Yes, sis.
Damn.
So
You
notes
guys
to
see-
notes to the producer. Chief, I've been telling you, that handwriting, it needs to improve, bruh.
I love it a lot.
Okay.
time you will write it.
I don't know if it's Ray Wars or Ran Wars, but Ray Wars. Oh, rap. Whoa. Okay.
No, I see.
Okay. Rap Wars. It's a war out there. What can you tell us about the rap war? Who is the king?
Yes, sis.
So what
So
happened is that in the morning, Mamelo came and just started dissing everyone in the office. So Jason released his diss track. It was called Check Out the Jays. But the Jordans were off. So Kuma came after him and was like, nah, man, look at my Cavella instead. So he got the Cavella diss track.
Kuma's a
So
cross
he got the
guy.
Cavella diss track. But I think Sia won it when he came with the do-rag and he hit him up, I think that was the line, yeah.
This guy's spinning, bro.
In any given Sia, Doc, you want to give us a quick TLDR of what's actually been going on, bruh, in the rap game over the past week or so?
Yeah, the past week has been wild, bro. Basically, it's been a back and forth between Drake and Kendrick. Everyone knows this.
Yeah,
It's been going on for a while. But the last week, I think it bubbled up,
Dude, Twitter, it has been on fire. I just go in there, I look at my timeline. It's nothing. It's just Drake and Kendrick.
Twitter has been the most fun. Honestly speaking, Twitter has been the most fun this week.
Oh yeah, it has been.
It's been entertainment, bro. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
it
lie.
has.
That is glorious,
We're
bro.
in cloud mode, bruh. You love to
But
see
yeah,
it.
as I was the whole thing though it's gotten muddy, bro. The whole thing has gotten muddy. A lot of accusations have been slung. It's been dirty. But in terms of just pure, entertainment,
Yeah.
that's not top. Of course, not condoning the stuff that people are being alleged on. Jazz and J, lyricism, and all that stuff. It's been entertaining. It has been entertaining.
It's been some good music, some really good stuff.
Anyways, who's got the next thing? Moving on.
I thought you had. Nah, just took the mic and it was like, who's next? What?
You don't like hip hop, man. You don't like hip hop.
Yeah.
Look, now, if you
I was
want to
gonna
have
argue
fun
against
with
it, I
this
was like,
guy,
you know what, let
just
me
talk about Rick Ross, bro.
Yeah.
That is the only time he will
But like,
engage you.
yeah, no. Let's just move on. Who's third?
No, it's because what's it called? Everyone.
Let's hear what everyone thinks.
I'm number 5.
I mean, Taylor Swift.
I already told you what I thought. I think the rap beef this morning was the best one.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Best-
Office
rap beef.
Yeah, it's
Cool. This
it's
guy
too
with the do-rag, hit him up.
I hope you all rap at the end of the section. You know, just to give them
I
a
think he's
taste.
gonna win.
But try to keep it PG.
And I'm always gonna.
Who's gonna try to keep it PG?
all right. Let's see. Who's next?
All right, well, okay. So, game devs. Apparently, one of you guys has played Zao. Can you please give us a lowdown scoop of what's what?
Okay, I played Zao. Compliments of Shaki. Yeah, thank you. You should do the claps. But I really do like the game. The first part of it, I guess because I played the demo, I just speed ran through it because I knew the stuff that was gonna happen. Still waiting to see where they're gonna implement the most amount of effort, and I think it was in the exploration and the story. I really like the story and how it centers around mourning and parent-child, loss, whichever way it is, right? Either a child losing a parent or a parent losing a child. And I like how the whole theme sticks there and how human the gods are. Like, they really engage in these human emotions, mourning, anger, sorrow. It really grounds them and makes you start feeling for these entities that I think so far as an African have only thought about as mythical beasts instead of relatable sort of, beasts, I guess, still. But I think my favorite part is the movement, though. But it picks up in Act 3 where you can glide and go through walls and destroy walls and recreate them while moving and triple jumping. I think that's the best thing I can say about the game.
Nice.
Agent Natty.
Well,
Agent, no.
I got a question though.
Yeah.
Would you say that it has an African mechanic?
Would I say it has an African mechanic? No.
It
It does not have.
what is an African mechanic?
So I remember we had this conversation for many years. This is an ongoing one, still not fixed. Same way Kumo says, it's very hard to take, the remnants of African culture that we have and fast forward them without being too Western. It's also another difficult challenge where it's you can't just say the game is African because you only did the theme. We need to think deeper than that. How do people engage African games? What we call commonalities can we see within African traditional games? And I think the last time I did this research, I arrived at the agility thing, right? So I was looking at and what the hell, the one we throw the things and you do Diketo, and I look at all of these traditional games we engage in, and they always seem to award agility. So meanwhile, I can say that Zao becomes a movement game near the end where I am. I don't think that they made me feel agility is a main part of how I'm engaging it. Agility maybe is what the character's showing me, which same would go for Kamani, right? We know he's agile because that's in his character. But as me, the player who's having to maneuver my controller, I do not feel like I have to be agile with how I'm doing it and that I get rewarded by that. But it's going to be subjective for everyone. But I think the more we think about it deeply and we engage it, we can arrive at a point where we're this is an African mechanic because it emphasizes these things we do fundamentally in our traditional games.
Fair enough. Well, I've yet to play it, right? So after you finish, we'll just yoink it and then we'll just play. Yeah, we'll just yoink.
You should if you open your library, it should be there.
No, we haven't done the thing yet. But yeah, moving on.
Okay.
Moving on.
Who's next?
Hades or Hades. Where does the word come from?
I love it.
Where does the word come from?
Hades.
I'm just kidding, bro.
Are we really doing this?
What's the word on the game itself, bro? What's happening?
Which game?
I'll let you.
Hades?
Yeah,
Hades
I think
or-
it's best to see us start.
Hades.
However you say.
I
What?
think
Oh, you want the mic? Okay. No.
Cardi B wants to talk.
Oh man. But yeah, what was your
something is going on here.
Yeah.
And I think the people who haven't played Hades the most should talk first, because I know you guys are just gonna go deeper, so let's not waste time. I played a bit of Hades 1 this morning actually, because I just seen the hype, dog. Everyone is just so over the moon with this game. I'm like, bro, let me just see what's going on. I'll say this, out of like my first 5 minutes, it is a very different game to what I'm used to. I've never played the genre. What even is the genre? Roguelikes. Okay, I've never played roguelikes. So when I was playing, I was like, bro, mind the language. This is weird for me to play, especially on keyboard and mouse. Yeah. But after like a bit, going in, fighting, getting my upgrades, and just, making a build, even though I'm pretty sure it was bad. I was like, okay, I can see the appeal. I need to just get in a bit more into it, and we'll see.
You need to get a controller, Chief. The game tells you.
I'm keyboard and mouse though.
Chief, the game tells you.
I'll get used to it. I'll make it work. I'll make Elden Ring work on keyboard and mouse. I'll make anything work in keyboard and mouse. It doesn't matter to me, dog.
Okay, fair enough. That is facts.
Yeah. Jens, have you guys played Hades?
Nah, I also have not.
Yeah, but
because dog, like somebody share a game day. Can you Steam share?
Look at this guy.
Steam share.
Steam share. But kinda, he doesn't talk. So Charlie, tell us, have you played Hades? Do you know anything about it?
No. I play FIFA. Let me know in the comments if you wanna play. I've been smoking all these gens. I've been playing foot champs. I need a challenge. Drop it in the comments. I need somebody to play. I'm getting bored.
You know why you don't have
No,
nobody to play with?
don't worry.
You know why you don't
actually.
You know why as an agent you have nobody to play with? Because you're playing FIFA. No, because you're playing FIFA. We're playing EAFC.
I'm cooked. Mpana, they called you, Mpana. It's just Jova. Yeah.
I'm dead. I know, he became crispy, dude. He wasn't cooking well there.
So, Nancy, before we move on, actually, do you want to put some quick words in there before we jump to the next topic about Hades 2 in particular, since you probably played more?
I definitely played more. I guess I speculated some stuff before I play. I just kind of know that trait of mine.
Yeah.
So a lot of it's coming through, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
I guess because we have quite a bit of people who haven't played the game, it's better to comment on that than exactly stick onto the Hades 2 train.
Yeah.
And I think Sia's experience is exactly what made me love Hades in the first place. Because I used to play a lot of games, even when I diversified, that I felt very similar to each other. But the first time I picked up Hades 1, I was like, what the hell am I playing? Am I even going to like this? I'm straying way too far from what I typically play. And that's what made playing it feel like I'm exploring more of what I can do in games and why I grew to love it so much. So it is going to be that experience. It's not something where you're going to jump in and get the hype right there and then. It's going to be a jarring experience for you. But the more you do it, the more you realize there's more games and gameplay loops and all of that. Hades 2, though, it's great. It's just double the game. I think if I say that, it summarizes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah. So I think we can jump to the next topic. What's next?
I had a secret challenge. I failed it.
Hey.
Oh no.
Man.
What is the challenge?
I'll read it out. My bad, Ghost. You have to sound sad whenever you speak. The guys was literally asking what's wrong. Let's go on.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, no, we can.
The thing is, I was sitting here.
Yeah, I play FIFA.
I got excited.
I mean, that is sad.
I got
that game
excited.
is sad though. So you could have done a good job, but you failed. Moving on.
Who's next? I got excited.
Who's next?
Mamela,
are you next? Have you actually spoken to
Who wants to speak?
Nah, the Krukru, he's gonna be trolling us. Mamela, are you next? Next.
I don't reveal.
Come again?
I don't reveal. I'm an agent.
What do you mean?
You're an agent too, so I don't reveal.
He's an agent. That's what it is.
Okay, I guess we can cut it there. So You know, this was the first segment. It was fun. We have birds, we have trolls, we have people doing epic failures. It's time to catch up with the team and see how everyone's doing the space of game development. But catch you in the next segment.
Yo, wait, gents. What is this ZAR and USD thing?
Oh, it's Amazon.
So Amazon is gonna have local pricing.
I don't know. I was asking, but what Sia said, he said it's official in SA now. So what does that mean? Do we get localized pricing? Can we sell stuff? And no,
storage.
We're gonna sell Pride there.
For goods, so you can buy things from America.
I don't know if it's from America.
I saw their warehouse in like after Deep Slot. There's a place called what is the place called? Between Deep Slot and Stain City. I saw like a gigantic
Amazon thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I saw the logo. I guess they got the star logo. Not star, it's a star sun. But anyhow, okay, shout out to Amazon.
Give the new guy
There you go, boys.
the staffs.
Yeah.
What are you gonna buy on Amazon while he's doing that? What is there to
Nothing.
buy?
Anything you find on Checkalot, you'll find on Amazon. That's
So the flags are not better. They're the same.
1080 Ti.
Okay.
1080 Ti. Graphics card.
Number one.
I didn't get a card.
Yeah, I think it's limited this time.
Okay.
It's a limited edition.
How dare you?
I appear
How
to
very
be
dare you?
the TV announcer. Add your accent and announce the first task for everyone. Let us know the progress of Pride.
No, that was not.
But as a
I
TV,
don't watch that stuff.
Marvel is coming in.
I don't watch that stuff. I'm not old. I don't watch it. I don't know.
Game.
Okay. What news channel do you watch? How do you get your updates in life?
On my phone.
Okay, you just read them.
Yeah, just read it.
Where do you read it?
You just get a notification on Google and you tap in and then you start reading.
Okay, so give me an example
Articles.
of what's happening like in South Africa in the last 2 days.
Okay.
Yo, what? Are we getting dragons in South Africa in the last 2 days?
Skip the dragon now.
This is so awkward.
Anyway, let's kick it off.
Okay,
So awkward.
do the thing. Yeah.
Must I start a game?
No. Just ask your question.
Okay. We need to know a progress report of the development of Pride.
You.
What is going on? Why is he dying?
It's definitely
And
the
that dragon
dragon.
was eating, bro.
It's a dragon. It brought back some Elden Ring memories, some cones. See us dying from the overload. So the update on Pride. We're finally starting to make a region.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, that is the update on Pride.
Say OV. Or how to test actually, does he do it when someone speaks or he does it randomly? What's the update? Well, the big update, we're going to vets next week. Shout out, we're going to be with the vet students, play testing the game. Is it this camera or that camera? Okay, I'll use that camera. You know how they always do that in interviews? What camera am I? Am I that camera or that camera? So we're having a meetup with the guys next week, show them the game. This is the last play testing with the first years before they write exams. As a bigger thing, I think we have the ingredients. We have a lot of tasty morsels. Ingredients morsels, or they become morsels after you cook them. Anyway, we got spice, we got all these vibes. So we're gonna have a meeting after. To make a long story longer, we're gonna have a meeting after this about the game. Actually, so the big question, and maybe since Mutali did it, ask people in the comments, like we're looking at a way to make our game more special. So that's what we're gonna be thinking about. How do we make it more special? How do you make anything more special? Write in the comments, some feedback. Maybe we add dragon sounds and pigeons.
We're looking to make it more special. Like Hendrik said, that they're looking for more paper, and more paper, and more paper.
I didn't listen to the song. Me, I couldn't speak earlier, ne? But me, I'm team. I'm not team no one. I don't want to get in trouble. No, but I made my point known though. I wanted a catchy, like, beat battle song. It's not in like a Wikipedia song. A song that has to come with its own sick Wikipedia page, explaining everything. What this guy said this. He said, man. But you're right about talking about things earlier. Like when he picked his nose in the song, that's what it meant. I just wanted a hot song, like hit him up, like Ether. I mean, the push. Yeah, push was not too bad. What I did enjoy, man, maybe that's also set up my bias. By the way, I like the concept that Drake when he had Tupac and Snoop, the AI voices. I thought it was an interesting concept. So when he did that, I was like, okay, that's really cool. Having Snoop, having Pac talking about how this guy's laying down the West Coast. So yeah, it was more concept heavy, not encyclopedia energy, but.
Have you heard PDL Drizzy?
No, I haven't. But yeah, so that's an update. I don't know if there's any other updates about. Oh, we got Mikhali making 3D models. I don't know if you spoke about that the last time. How's been your experience making 3D models?
Trying to keep it 3D.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. You know what's the worst thing? UV unwrapping is a demon. I just.
What's UV unwrapping?
Okay, so basically, UV unwrapping is you take your mesh, right? And your mesh.
What is a mesh?
Nah,
it's cooking you, bro.
Yeah, it's like if you want to texture the cover, you you cut it along the seams, unwrap it and then stick it back on. But like, yeah.
You call that a net mat.
Nah, he has it.
Anyways.
Any other feedback, any other updates?
So like, what do you guys, what do you think a music genre for like, or a soundtrack genre should be for the game?
I think it should be
drums.
I'll talk about this, right? It's probably the hardest thing. Maybe you can tell us about Zao actually.
I have an opinion.
Finding music. Look, we have to have music made, right? But I remember for the demo, I just wanted to I was looking for just quick sounds. The African sounds online, it feels bad. The type of vibe, like it's not the coolest music. But I guess that's the thing we have to solve with African games and making this music. And even sound effects. Like I was like, there's laser sound effects, there's this and this. Looking for the sounds for the people dying. This actually sounds like Gift was making the sound. Remember how the feet like, when they remember the sound. I don't know if you guys remember the sound.
Yo, but Jason,
it's still there. So
I want Jason to elaborate. What do you mean by drums, though?
Like just
Guru Guru.
Guru Guru.
Black Panther. The Black Panther soundtrack.
Like that type of beat, but
Like Ludwig Göransson type Black Panther soundtrack. That vibes.
Guys, what are you saying? What are your thoughts about music?
Like the people in choir.
Guru.
Drums in choir.
Mama, what's your thought? Yeah.
Me. What I think is I'm a piano.
I'm a what?
I'm a piano. I'm like no.
Piano.
Guys.
Imagine actually.
No. Guys, I don't understand how everybody's missed this, nah. In my opinion, what African games is not there. Nah, definitely not. We don't be tired of Lion King. Afro Tech, dog. Afro Tech. Zex Batuni just won he won a Grammy for his what is it, Ghetto King album, ne? Yeah, that was Afro Tech. Afro Tech has this like epic, like grandiose, dramatic sound. Like when I listen to artists like Tule the Song, Lemon and Herb,
Peri Peri.
Lemon and Herb, Zex Batuni, even Black Coffee, like when they get into that Afro tech bag, né? Like I imagine like fight scenes, dude. Like there's this album by Pullet, a song called Washa, né? And it's narrated and it has like this whole Afro-futuristic story. And like every time I listen to that album, dude, like I'm imagining like fight scenes, a hero's journey, what's that, or like, you know, as opposed to drums,
that's
Black Panther. Ludwig Göransson killed that album, though. Like the Killmonger theme track with theme song was dope. Afro Tech, dog, is a mission. Afro Tech.
Yeah, I agree though. I
Like
agree
think
with
of
my man,
Osama.
though,
Think of
because-
Osama. That sounds like a very triumphant. Like I just finished the game or I finished the level. Like
Yeah, I think
I'll just,
that.
let me
Go
just,
ahead, Sia.
like quick point. I agree with my Mel's that those drum sounds, though, like those things, they're outplayed at this point. And I feel like they've reached a point of just being like, oh, stereotypical. That is Africa sound, you know. Just you're doing an African thing, just put that. It's like people randomly putting patterns into games. It's like there's
like
reasons. No.
He's gonna say no because he doesn't want to
I'm gonna
flame
say
you
no
live.
But I want to no, it's you make an interesting point. Because for me, I remember I approached it with Gearsvold. It was everything that is African gets devalued, right? And when you do it, it's called, what did you say? Cliched and these terms. But with how many times we see knights? We see movies about knights every year, but no one says knights are cliched. So there's a devaluation. So in using the cliche sound, for me it was like, even with the patterns, is reclaiming it and blasting it in the people's face, like we are proud of this stuff. We must add, must take it to another level. But personally, I was trying to fight this devaluation of the African things by embracing them even harder, which is an overcorrection thing, right? Overcorrection always leads to mistakes, whatever, because you see something bad, you go all the way to the opposite end to try and fix it. And then I think, obviously, we want to get that beautiful middle ground where it's refined, it's beautiful. But that's my bigger rant about the world. But
I think to comment, same way I tend to not dispute Bonga when he comes with storytelling ideas because of how passionate he is about the genre. I feel like Mamello is extremely passionate about music, especially African music, to lengths I've personally never seen before. I think you're the most passionate person I've ever seen about it. And when it comes to creatives, I think the person who worked on Zao, Saili, aka Ulysses, I think now. Yeah. So now just I think we need him and Saili. We mix them together in a room and they talk, and maybe Saili would do something like just for thing. I think because he's really passionate too. So if you're looking for people who are deep into this thing and can quantify it for us way better than we can ever dare to imagine, we need to get those expertise. That's what I think.
I agree. And there's a guy, shout out to Elu from Creation Africa, one of the cohort guys. He's a musician, he's got a studio in Cape Town. That his plan is to let musicians, and if you want to make music, go to the studio and you record for free. So that's going to be amazing. So shout out to Elu. So I also want to get him on the game. And there's another random dude we met last year at Playtopia. Mark, what's his name? Mark? What's his name?
Zuckerberg?
Get him.
But anyway, there's another guy we met in Creation Africa, like Playtopia. Mark, I know you had a crazy surname.
Mark Hamill?
You got all the marks in the world.
All right, before he figures out the mark, I actually have a point about the music thing.
Yeah.
All right, my problem is that when it comes to the music and I hear the drums thing, it's got the same vibe as someone from America saying like, oh, do you guys go down the street and see a lion? I'm like, bruh, this is not what just Africa is about. You know, there's other things in Africa you can do. There's other music. There's other styles, especially when it comes to blues. We came with our own way to do the blues, which is Mbaqango. That came from the blues in America, meaning that we're still with the world. You know, we're not there, bro, hitting the drums. You know.
Okay, numero duo. What do you guys think the hook of the game is, and will this hook keep people coming back?
Oh wait, can I? So the guy's name, and unfortunately I laughed at him when I really told me his name is Mark. His name is All Nut. So I was like,
Oh.
I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on?
Mark all night.
That's a tough surname, my dude. But he also is a musician. Mark was gracious enough to say that he'd be willing to do music for Pride as well. So yeah, but to finish, I just found the guy's name, Mark All Nut. I'm sorry for laughing at
This guy.
So, guys, the hook of Pride. I would like to ask maybe these two. I know you've played. Jason, have you played?
I played a little bit.
Okay, so then a simple question. When you played the game, what did you feel like the hook of the game was? And was it enough to keep you coming back? Brutal honesty.
Okay. So, when I played it...
He's not coming back now.
Dude, that's what happened to me when I was giving my... You just quit, right?
Yeah, no, when I played it was... The thing is, like, you keep trying. And that's when you die, you try again, and it's addictive, but also it's... I would come back. I'd play it over and over to get to where I want to be, because it keeps getting more difficult, and that's how it's supposed to be. It's nice like that.
Okay. You didn't comment in a game technical way, but I definitely get what you mean. Vitali.
So what's the hook, right? I think the hook is just like seamlessly transitioning between powers. So obviously transitioning between Kamani and the lion, having different elements, you know, and just like enjoying the joy of being in power, you know. So when I come back, when I play games, I like to like do it in one sitting, you know.
Yeah.
Like, if I stop playing the game, I'm probably not gonna touch the game until like next week or something. And like, I think it depends on if like, you know, when you come back to a game and like you lost your touch, you know, and then if it's like if you logged out when you're stuck in a level and like you already learned how to be like good and then you lost that touch, you know, and then like you're too lazy to get to that point again. And, like I sometimes battle with, you know, those kinds of...
So do you feel like Pride has that fall off where after a while you feel like you easily get skill issued?
No, not really. So I think it would be easier for me to just
go back to Pride than it would be to go back to God of War and give me God of War.
Yeah, or even something like Celeste. So Celeste used to.
Okay, let's not get into the Celeste rabbit hole.
Yo, that game was painful.
Let's ask Mamelo there.
Yeah.
Melo?
The hook for me, maybe transformation, like you said, seamlessly transitioning between your different characters and whatnot. So yeah, transformation, but like it needs to be doubled down.
Yeah, it's not healthy that you started with maybe. I was about to say, but then you ended up with it needs to be doubled down on, so I can see why you started with maybe. Hoffman.
Thing is, there is a hook that there is right now, and a hook I want it to be like. So, like the hook of transformation. Anyways, the hook of transformation.
What is that? Anyways,
the hook of transformation is there. Like I see it, but I hear the double down part where it's supposed to, especially the world, you want it to also like be against you to make it feel like you should transform when you're over there. You should do this when you know, when you're fighting enemies. Like the world just feels like it's asking you to utilize all those abilities.
Yeah.
And the second part, like with the what's it called? If the feeling of transformation, it should feel like that. I feel like you should also, like in the story or the player, should feel like you must always be trying to adapt, like you know, putting yourself into the shoes of the character.
So we're selling you the idea of being Mahoraga.
I'm gonna pause on that. What were you saying?
Give it to Sia here.
Okay, I don't want to repeat points too much. I do think the hook is definitely the transformation. I just think that it needs to be realized a bit more. Like the idea needs to be realized more, as Mamel said. It's like right now, I do think the current transformation is better than the way it was previously. It's much more smoother, much more responsive the way it feels. But I do think there's a bit more that needs to be done to make me use it way more. You know, because like in I do think the enemy design is pushing me towards that a bit more. The fact that there's enemies that require me to be aligned, there's enemies that require me to be Kamani, is, you know, forcing me to engage with the mechanic more. But there's more that can be done, especially like in traversing the world. I think in traversing the world, there's no reason for me to change forms. I can just chill in one form most of the time, just move on. So if we just hop on that mechanic, that idea of like, I can morph, I can change, I can transform, and just really, really delve deep into it, I think that's the thing. That's the thing that will get people hooked in. That's what I think.
Okay. Yeah. Finally. Guy talks.
That aside, I think I tend to agree with you guys. I think, fuck my throat. Just itching, bruh. But
I know you're definitely going back to that dragon build when you go back to Elden Ring.
So I was telling Kumo this. I was like, the game is missing that X factor, particularly for me, right? As Sia mentioned, when you're fighting the enemies, right? What are you fighting towards, right? Is there a build-up? Is there a synergy between the lion and Kamani that I'm trying to get? You know, whenever you're playing Devil May Cry, you're fighting a horde of enemies. You know what you want to do, right? You want to rack up that style, right? Because that style enables you to do damage and do all of those things, right? You attack the enemies to combo, switch weapons, and those weapons allow you to keep juggling the enemies to keep the style points, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what he says, that immediate factor, that high intensity moment that you get whenever you play these games, right, isn't particularly there yet for Pride, right? And I think that's what it's missing, because I think right now we are at a good point, because before Kamani didn't feel good, but the Lion felt good. Now I think both of them feel good. Now we just need to come to a point where how can we make both of them feel synergetic and at the same time get that high moment that gets people to come back and play this game.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Sharky.
El Shark.
El Sharko Diablo. Yeah, the winter shark, the biggest shark in the multi-universe. Like I span like different galaxies. I mean, it's this is what the meeting's gonna be about. This is a pre-meeting actually on the pod. Yeah. So we're gonna dissect this. I guess we're gonna invite. I think of inviting everyone actually. But they haven't played the game yet that much. Anyway, the idea, we're gonna explore this. How do we get to? Yeah, because what Giv just said, we got the ingredients. How do we make it? There's a term, what? It's greater than the sum of its parts. So now it must just go to the next level. That's the magic sauce. Something else I'm gonna say later is in sense of when you I'll make an example like Sonic. When I say Sonic, Sonic, everyone knows Sonic is fast, right? And they anchored the game on his fastness. So we must just explore what we have more. We're gonna have a big meeting around it afterwards.
Oh, weird.
Okay. I'll just sum it up by saying I think our hook is definitely combat. I don't think we've ever really said, look, the hook is all combat. We always try to dabble into many parts, but the more we've developed, the more people play, the more you hear. I think our hook is combat, and it's just lacking that goal to build up towards with the combat. But once that's there, I feel like we pretty much have it. That's
Wow, Counter-Strike.
Play games, bro.
Felicity Smoke, bro.
Yeah, who's worse? Who's
It is Felicity.
Tires.
No.
Let's finish with Arrow.
So we have to
I think
finish
you have
it.
to finish it.
No, the thing is, like, you guys need to know.
What's happening?
Bro, we didn't even finish Flash when we were in
What's happening?
Are we rolling?
Now explain what's happening.
I
and
was
then do
lost.
the intro.
No, we were just talking
They're gonna
about
know
the
our
character
beef
from
now.
one of the CW shows, The Flash, and Arrow, the lead female characters, who was more annoying. But we won't talk about that. I think it's about to get heated, and we're gonna get into it, right? But anyways, welcome back, guys. We're back to the that section. Our producer was very mean to us. He caught us lacking, but we are where we are, right? So we sort of decided to take a remember the tier list that we did a few episodes ago. We thought we'd like circle back on it and then try something new. So for today, we decided we would do a tier list for first-person shooter games, right? So on your screen right now, you should be seeing a tier list. And I think we've all agreed that I think if we were to place a game on the tier, at least majority of us should have at least have some experience with that game, be it played it or they have substantial knowledge of it, you know? And then you can sort of put it on there. And then I'll give it to Sia to sort of like explain the tiers and how everything's going to work.
Okay, so our tier list is very simple. It's S to F, F being trash, S being peak, and then everything in between. We don't have a lot of games here. We're just going to keep it nice and short. Popular FPS games, and we'll just get the opinions of everyone. We're going to start with Counter-Strike 2. Not CSGO, but Counter-Strike 2. Anyone on the table who has experience?
I have experience. I want to give it an A tier because I just remember the LAN parties that we
In CS2?
Yeah.
When did you play CS2? With LAN parties?
You see now? Oh no, LANs like there used to be a time when there was Counter-Strike and then people used to LAN.
Yeah, but we're talking about CS2 here. That's what I'm saying. That's what you mentioned.
But CS:GO isn't it online?
Yes, it is.
Specifically
Yeah,
online.
isn't it
As-
CS,
Yes.
right? CS2, CSGO,
No,
and then the recent one.
It's-
The recent one is CS2.
No. It's CS,
Yeah.
CS 1 point something.
Something.
I forgot what it's
1.6.
called. 1.6, CSGO, and then Counter-Strike 2.
Oh,
Counter-Strike 2 is the new one.
That's why,
Counter-Strike is a new one.
Yeah, so
Oh,
so what Valve did, they basically revamped the game.
But it just came out, so I would.
Yeah, you see, so that's why I'm saying.
Oh, he's probably talking about one.
I'm talking about. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the 1 point something.
Yeah.
Bro, that's not. Bro, this is very early stuff. We can't.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
So,
I haven't
we haven't
checked
played
at all.
it. So
have
how
you
we
guys
gonna?
played it? Sharky? No.
Exactly.
Some new stuff.
I never.
That's some new stuff.
Why did two make the list?
That's the question.
Give us some old stuff.
Okay, so 2 made the list. I think 2 made the list because it's basically just a revamped Counter-Strike Go. Right? It's okay. If you've seen what's this game, blood? It's on this list. Overwatch.
Yeah.
Right? Overwatch 2 is basically just Overwatch but with makeup, right? This
So you
CS2.
CS:GO.
CS2. Let's just do CS:GO. Let's just do CS:GO. Who has done CS:GO?
Okay, well, in that case, I played.
I also played CSGO. They give you that little tutorial there where you're supposed to like practice with the guns and you get the thing. I just came off Apex. I was new in Apex at the time. And then I went to CSGO. I was like, I'm enjoying FPS. I got there, took the SMG, I shot, saw that recoil, left the game, never came back.
So what's that?
So, okay.
Good question.
So what is it? F? So you're F for it.
I know I would have it in. It's hard for me to judge. I wouldn't give it a rating. Let me say that because my experiences were too low at that point.
Okay. Although you said an eighth. You using eighth.
Nah, I was very experienced with the CS genre, but I got questions, so I'm gonna be quiet. I got questions like they play the game, bro. And none of us actually touched it.
Come on, bro. Just take place with the dog.
None of us.
Okay, wait. If the mobile version counts, we used to land that as well. Me and my friends in high school.
There's a mobile version of it?
Yeah. And then you turn on Bluetooth and all of you connect and you're in the same lobby.
During the Bluetooth era.
Yeah, and then you're in the same lobby and then y'all can kill each other there. I played a lot of that and it was fun. It was like one of the most fun party mobile games you could play if you guys were competitive in amongst your group.
Ah, I see. Okay.
What's the rating?
Bruh.
The rating for the mobile one, I'd give it a B. I'd give it a B because it was way too slow for me. I like movement.
Okay.
It's just way too slow for me.
So I've played CS2 and I've played CSGO as well. I've played both of them. And we'll get to that one when we get to it. But CS2 is basically just like CSGO with like better smokes, some updated network stuff. So if you care about like ping and all those stuff, CS2
Of
helps.
course you should, man.
You should for like an online multiplayer, right?
Especially attack shooter.
But CS2 hasn't had a great launch from last year. It launched like late last year, I think. And it's been pretty shaky. But as a game, though, I think for a tactical shooter, it's just a classic. You know, like if you love that slow-paced tactical shooters, one-shot, headshot gameplay, CS:GO is for you. I would give it an A, not an S because of like all the technical issues it's had. Like, you remember that Michael Jackson peak thing?
Oh yeah.
That thing was funny, bruh. Like, this game has had a lot of technical issues, but I still think when it comes to just tactical shooters, it's peak. So
Wait, so now are you taking it down because of its CS2?
I'm taking it down because it's CS2.
Okay.
Yeah, because of
Fair
the
enough.
issues CS2 had. I think it's affecting its overall thing. I think
So
it
if
would
it was Go, you'd give it S.
at least S, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
just-
for me, it's not the integrity of the game that ranks it down. It's just my preference of things in shooter games. I like to be able to move and be flexible and versatile. So yeah.
Fair enough. Homies, is it good? Going first.
Me, I'm the worst person for this topic, bro. Like, I'm not a fan of FPSs, I'll be honest.
Fair enough, my man.
I played the mobile version when I
Yeah.
was younger, and well, I had a horrible phone, so I can't actually say how good it was, but it was lagging a lot for me. So I was like, it's not that good. So
So now we're blaming the game or your phone.
I can only blame the game because of the phone.
What?
I can't.
This is
I don't have
controversial.
another
Bro,
experience.
It's like trying to run GTA 5 on like an Intel Celeron. Are you gonna say that GTA 5 sucks? Because
I guess it's
Yes,
not
that's
that
the
good.
experience I got from it. It's my
Yo,
experience of
But
it.
Natty said
Jason,
mobile
right?
version. Natty said
Yeah.
mobile version, and he said it was slow. So
No,
but slow
By
is the nature
slow,
of the game.
It's not the move. It's not
Oh,
the
okay.
performance.
Oh, it's just
It's that
the
yeah, I can't
yeah,
slide,
tactical
jump,
shooters.
jump on this wall, grapple above the roof, and land on you with a shotgun. I can't do that in CS.
For me, it was lagging. So
What that is?
Neck kills life. Are we giving it a
Wait, so I still need to
hi.
speak.
Wait,
By the way, I
Yeah,
just think
right
my
now.
opinion doesn't
Yeah,
count. By
play.
the way, I think my opinion doesn't count.
I
There
need
are
to go,
platform
guys. This
differences.
one game.
Yeah,
This is one game, yeah.
Okay.
There's one game, there's 9 more.
I think.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay.
Okay, can I just speak about it? Yeah,
Maybe
please.
summarize.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Yeah, the thing. Yeah.
Summarize.
Okay, so for me, I think.
You guys are going to have like
So
a
for me,
table.
I like the different varieties in shooters, right? The really good thing about shooters is that they have all of these different varieties and you can pick and choose which one you want, right? So I pretty much enjoy all of them, right? To some degree, right? And I think with CSGO, it being a tactical shooter, I think it's the classic tactical shooter. You go there, you plan out your approach, can't just run and gun like an idiot. I ain't summarizing. Kuma, can you relax? You're not to the party, it's fine. You never played it, it's fine. Anyway, right? Yeah. But anyways, I think its gameplay is really solid. It rewards good mechanics, it rewards good strategy and stuff in the game, right? I'm talking about specifically CSGO, right? And I'm gonna give it points because we had servers. You
Yeah,
know,
we do have
Valve loves
servers.
us, you know,
We do have
so
servers.
it's gonna get a nudge for me into the young S tier, but I do agree with you with the technical issues. I'll definitely put it at A because of that, you know. But if we're talking about CSGO and stuff, with all of the experience I had in the game, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I just sucked, but
Fair enough.
I'll put it in S tier in terms of tactical shooters. And
Okay,
it
so-
also has a last point. It also has a pretty
Summary.
Okay, next game. See what's next. Nah, he's slagging his soul.
Okay.
Next.
For the sake of time, we're gonna keep all like I'm gonna categorize them in their subgenres.
Okay.
Right. So tactical shooters, we have CS:GO, Valorant, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Those are our tactical shooters.
Okay.
We're only going to discuss CSGO there. The rest we're going to put on the side.
Okay.
Next is, what are the big ones, bruh? Like, the Battle Royales. The Battle Royales.
The
are
BRs.
next. So we have Fortnite, PUBG,
BBL
Apex, BBL Dreezy, and Warzone. For this one, we'll go with Apex to be the collective Battle Royale.
Why not Fortnite?
We can go Fortnite, but I mean,
Fortnite's on an
To be
FPS.
honest, man, Fortnite is the word.
Fortnite is also not
not an
I mean, no, it's not. It's the third person.
Yeah, but
shooter.
it came out
Oh,
on
it
the
is a third
FPS
person
list.
shooter.
Yeah, but it did come out in the FPS list, so we don't know. Maybe it's, yeah.
I like the idea is
It's a
the,
shooter,
the
right?
Battle Royales. The Battle Royales.
Yeah.
Let's just focus on Apex.
Kumo, do you wanna start?
Didn't
Okay,
Kumo
then.
try Apex once?
Yeah.
Not even once. It was Ray only who tried.
Maybe. The only shooter I've only played Black on PlayStation 2.
Okay.
That was dope game.
That's
When you finish, you get the
Yeah.
gold version of the gun. That was nice.
Yeah, Black.
And then Titanfall 1 and 2. So I really enjoyed that one.
Damn. Okay.
That's it. About
He's an OG,
selection.
bro.
That's-
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
Okay, now.
Those are good selections. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Apex Legends.
All right.
Okay, so
Okay, let's go to the Apex guy.
yeah, I'm gonna keep it short. If you
Yeah.
actually notice, the things I know the most, I always keep my opinion the shortest
Yeah.
because it's easier to be concise. So Apex is the game I've spent the most amount of hours playing ever in my life, I think. So for that alone, I would be salty and bitter to give it anything less than S. I keep coming back for a reason.
Okay.
Let me enter this one. It is, as you guys said, the league of his thing. Even if he hates it, he'll still come back to it. He'll still come back. He'll come back. They'll be saying things. They'll be saying cosmic bro, but he will still go back to
Hey
it.
man, wait! I don't hate Apex. No, it
No.
doesn't get there.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Look, I'm just
He's
saying.
been
there's
there.
a lot of bias here, bro. So
He's been there.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna give it my rating whenever that time.
Bro,
comes.
people love to hate things.
and then I would like
because
to substantiate.
you love the game itself. The people there can be something, is part of the game, but you still go back to it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And that's why I call it the league, bro, because people do not like the people in the game, but they do love the game.
Okay, look,
Yeah?
I'm saying I don't leave Apex. No, I'm saying I don't leave Apex because of the people or because I get to hate it. I just have other interests in other games at different set times in the year. But during my downtimes, I go back to Apex.
Summarize. See ya.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys,
Your
you guys
opinion.
think
I haven't.
Oh, I think Mama Lady did actually. We were there second year, ne?
Yeah, we
Remember,
were
ne?
there,
We
we
were
were
there.
there.
Yeah. Hey, let's see what you think.
Yeah, I suck at Apex. But there's a Post Malone game mode, so that's cool.
Strikes.
Yeah, and like yeah.
First category.
That's everything.
So, Jason, you never played it.
I never played it.
What's the
I'll explain.
We'll explain. We need
No,
to
actually,
summarize.
let the
No,
Mr.
no,
Apex
we don't have
explain.
time. We don't have time. We don't have time.
Yeah.
Okay, so my opinion, Apex. I think as a person who's just a casual, it's fine, right? It's a cool game to play, but you need Apex is a game where you need to put in time to enjoy it. I think you cannot just hop on and enjoy it. It's the same thing with Rainbow Six. Remember when you tried Rainbow Six Siege? That was a horror show. I think Apex is the same. You can just hop on, mess around, shoot. You'll enjoy it for a bit, but like once the novelty wears off, you need to put in time and you need to put in a lot of time to enjoy it.
I think it's fun with friends.
It's fun
It
with
is the
friends.
best with friends.
It's great with friends. Yeah, I'll give it that. For me, I'll put it like A. I wouldn't put it like S. I put it
Alright.
around A.
So with me, I think so with Apex in particular, I think first and foremost, out of all of the BRs, I've played all of them except for PUBG. I only play PUBG Mobile, so I never got to play the full-on PC game. But anyways, in terms of all of the BRs, it is by far the best gunplay you will ever see in any BR, in my honest opinion. I'm sorry, that gunplay is just amazing. Right? You know, whenever it encompasses, it feels like I'm playing a first-person shooter, right?
Yeah.
I like how they innovate on the hero perspective of it. It doesn't feel like you rely too much on your abilities in that game. Where there's another game we'll talk about that where they did that way too much. But yeah, in terms of gunplay, amazing, right?
Yeah.
The integration of abilities within that space of gunplay, excellent, right? Casualness of the game.
Quickly, did you feel like J. Cole or Drake?
So, so in terms of the casualness of the game, I think once that novelty pass has come, there's a lot of things, particularly now with the things that they've done for you to come back and play the game, right? But I think for someone who wants to keep getting better at the game, I think that's where the game fails for me, right? Where the balancing of the game, the legends, the rank change, that game got to a point where it got very frustrating for me in terms of how they went about keeping it competitive for the people playing in the game. That for me pegs it down a lot, right? So even though it has gunplay, it has all of the good stuff, but for me,
Tangent, can I ask about how do you rank the cinematics compared to League?
I think League's ones are better.
Yeah, the League ones are insane.
The League ones are insane, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Even the Overwatch ones, bruh.
Yeah, Overwatch is amazing.
Overwatch is in the air. But anyways, yeah, for me, I think I'd put it high B.
High B. Okay, let us average it out to A. All right, let's go to the hero power shooters. Well, I'll give you three options. Overwatch, Paladins, the finals.
Bonga.
This guy.
Oh, sorry. No, he did say something about Apex.
No, but he didn't place it.
Oh, placing it.
This guy.
Nah, it's just that when it comes to if BR is the whole thing, I would play. I'm saying like as a shooter, BR is S tier because of how much money it made. I'm just not gonna lie about that. But if you're just talking straight Apex, I'll put it A tier because Fortnite is here. Because I'm sorry, it's just that Fortnite is a cultural phenomenon. They created a whole engine just for one game. Sorry, game
And they
is
had a
over.
Travis Scott concert.
There's a Travis Scott concert.
And an Eminem concert, by the way. As well. Yeah. Eminem did a whole thing as well.
There's no conversation.
It's crazy, bro.
Fair enough. Last one, last topic. The hero shooters, the finals, Rainbow Six, Overwatch 2, Paladins.
Is the finals a hero shooter?
I mean, it's a power shooter. Like I'm just gonna put it in that class because
Yeah.
I feel like that's where it
So
belongs.
it's the finals on what?
The finals, Rainbow Six, Overwatch 2, Paladins.
No, but Rainbow Six is a tactical shooter, chief.
But they have abilities and powers in there. That's why I'm putting it in there.
So why don't you add Valorant in there as well?
You see, Valorant is weird though.
Why?
It is
Because okay, Valorant and Siege are weird because they're like they are hybrid of.
but by
multiplayer.
nature they're still tech shooters.
Yeah.
Especially Valorant.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially Valorant.
Okay. Especially Valo.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Let's remove those. Overwatch, the finals, Paladins. Which one are we talking about?
Have you guys played any of these games?
No. I think we only have Overwatch and the finals.
Yeah, I only played Overwatch.
We have two Overwatch.
Thematically, I just
Overwatch
like
1.
Paladins.
You like Paladins?
They're like thematically, dog. Like as opposed to we have guns.
It's like what is up? Yeah. Tell us more about Paladins. I never played Paladins. Is it like
Magic mostly, right?
It is a shooter. It's still a
It's still a
shooter.
shooter,
Oh,
but like
they use, like-
thematically.
They use like magical abilities instead of.
No, they still have guns. They still have guns in
Oh, really?
Paladin. Yeah, they still have guns in Paladin. I've seen gameplay. I've seen Josh play it. They do have guns in it.
Samurai.
Joshing us. This guy.
But yeah, so Bonga? What have you played between the three?
No. It's not my genre.
Okay, Jason? Mamelo? So it's just me and you here, dog.
No, and Kuma as well.
Oh,
Kuma's
Kuma's
played
here,
Overwatch.
yeah.
Let's hear it, Kuma.
So I've only played Overwatch out of the three.
I played the finals as well, but I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, we thought on Overwatch.
Rah. I played Soldier. What's his name? 76.
76.
So-
Your boy.
I guess, but I mean, Soldier was alright. What I tried to learn.
Was it
That was
because
this-
you were born in 1976?
Yo.
I was born. I was born in a manger.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, man. Fuck. I'm trying to think who else did I play, man. I tried to play that guy, man, the guy with the cowboy hat.
Cassidy.
Yeah, and then what happened to his name? I guess
After the podcast.
I think I did play a fair bit of it actually, because I think, yeah, but I don't know what to compare it to. I don't play that.
No, like just, it's not a comparator. Yeah, it's just Overwatch as a game. Where would you place it? What do you think about it? What was your
Who else are the characters? I'm trying to remember who I played with.
Widow,
Widowmaker,
Reaper.
Who's the dude? Is the Reaper the guy who goes die? I think for me that's probably maybe Soldier 76 was my main guy actually. So
There's May.
man, since I've never played other ones. Who's the chick with the backpack? The fast chick?
Tracer.
I'm just gonna say no. I just have like a booster.
She has like a thing on her back. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a B. To summarize. Summarize.
No, that was not a summary.
Yeah, I know. I cut myself.
Oh,
Oh God, isn't that PlayStation 4?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Came out in 2016.
I might have played it then, because I stopped playing PlayStation unfortunately, like around 2017.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Kiddo.
that's when I stopped playing FIFA as well. So
Kiddo, I know. I think no before
Nah,
we talk, because I know you're gonna.
I'm gonna ride.
Yeah, we'll have to cut you off, Tom.
Yeah.
We'll give you like a minute now or something. Have you played Overwatch?
no, I wanted to play it back in the day, but I never got to.
You never got into it. Okay.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, let me just do this one real quick. Overwatch 2, fun game with mates. Fun game if you know, hyper casual as well. Just don't get into it too much, because if you do, you're gonna lose your mind. I think it's one of those games. I would give it like a young C, maybe B. I'll give it like around there. Yeah, like upper C in my opinion.
Okay. I think. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back here a bit.
No.
No, I'm gonna keep it short. Right?
Okay. Alright.
So I think. So I think.
With the sugar in it.
I think. I think Overwatch is the game I put. It's taken most time into. Out of any game I've really played after League. Ever.
Yeah, he's put in
my whole entire life.
thousands of hours
I
into
put
it.
thousands of hours in that game.
I put a lot of hours in FIFA.
Nope, not as much as
How
Overwatch.
many days is 8,000 hours?
No, yeah.
Overwatch is his like most played.
One of.
Oh yeah, one of, because League overtook it, but Overwatch.
8,000 hours on Overwatch.
No.
Yes,
I have
8,000 in
1,000
League.
plus. Yeah, so.
8,000 in League.
No, I don't. I have like 4 or 5K.
I think like
App is
5K.
too rampant.
I think
But
like
anyways,
5,000 hours.
Remember when you checked on the website and it said 8K?
Okay, so yeah, so anyways, Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
I think when the game first came out, right? I think when they started, right? Just to keep it short, is that I think they really nailed the hero shooter concept, right? Of having these heroes play together, fighting against each other, against different objectives and stuff. I think the overall gameplay when they started was amazing. It's the only shooter that has ever won Game of the Year. There's a reason for this, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason for this. But I think over the years, they've sort of fumbled the bag, in my opinion, in terms of the identity of the game and what made the game fun. And that's what really deteriorated the game, in my opinion, right? And that's why a lot of people dropped it. Yeah. But yeah. I'm not gonna get too much into it. I think at its peak, S plus tier. Right now, I've played Overwatch 2 as well. So I played it quite a bit actually.
Yeah.
And I still think it has that thing, right? I just think that they need to tone down on the abilities in the game because
What is the thing?
okay, the thing about that game.
SAR factor.
Okay, the SAR factor of it's when you play a shooter, right?
Yeah.
And you're shooting and you're doing all of like these different things, and then you have abilities as well. Because the other thing that they really do about that game is that they're very accommodating. Not everyone has a gun, right? People have bows, they have stuff, they have shurikens, they have hammers, they have all of like these different ones. People have freezing rays, people have healing stuff, people shoot orbs, right? The whole feel of it, right? They really got it well in a space of I'm playing this character, and the fantasy of this character is that I'm this tank who's just gonna soak damage, hook someone, just kill them, right? I'm playing the support character, I'm keeping my team alive.
So they focus more on the character.
Yes, the characters really stand out, and the gameplay elements of it really stand out in that game, right?
Do they have like well-defined characters?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
And when you play as that character, you just know that you're that character.
But is the hero moment not also that when you charge up the power?
The ultimate, the ultimate is one of the like stand-up abilities. But I also think that it's character dependent, right? Like if you get 4 headshots in a row as Widowmaker, that is her.
That's the fact.
That is her true moment, you know. So yeah, when you like heal people and revive people as Mercy, that is her moment, right? So it depends.
The moment to shine, is that what you're trying to say?
And they're all different with all of like
What
the
did
different
the
characters.
dragon say?
Okay.
Hanzo.
Yeah, when he shoots, doesn't he say something?
Yeah.
What does he say?
It's Japanese.
I'm
Don't do
sure
this.
you know it.
Nah.
Recite it.
That's
It's been a while.
Please say it, please.
My throat is
It's Ryuga Waga Chekiwa Kurao.
Yo, that part.
Yeah.
I guess, but in the audio, you just say the first part loud.
No, he's
Like the first word is drawn out.
just drawn out.
Like Ryuga Waga Chekiwa Kurao.
And then the
There you go.
It's too much.
But yeah, no. Anyways, I still
What's
think
better
that
with that?
Genji.
Yeah. Also, I played it.
Does he also have a
Ryujin. Yeah, but anyways,
What's Genji's one? What's Genji's one?
Region Waken no Korai.
Cool. Time.
Yeah,
But
let's just
so
Samurai.
I think I'll probably leave it at a COD tier right now. I
Let's
still
leave it
think
at
it has
a
potential. You have to keep cooking and seeing what made the game shine. But I don't completely hate it as much as you think.
Okay, can I just a sidetrack? Why is Titanfall not on there? Does it count? Is it a first-person shooter?
Yeah, but I think it's so goated that they knew you'd put it in S, so they don't put it in S.
Wasn't there a rumor about Titanfall 3?
There's way more, but
So
I think these ones are the multiplayer.
I can't answer this question.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it
Even
after,
Splitgate.
after the podcast. But no, I think that list specifically entails with the multiplayer
shooters.
first-person shooters.
Yeah.
I mean, Titanfall does have.
Titanfall is about.
But like, guys, come on, bruh, come on. You play
Okay,
the game.
gents.
But anyways,
Why
We have more things to tier list.
We'll just do it
But
off camera.
we went so far.
Yeah,
into
we'll do the rest of the list on camera.
Summarize.
No one summarized. None. Zero.
zilch.
And we will catch you guys next time. Oh my god. Please like and subscribe.
Regional Korai.
Disputed PODS.